Good afternoon, everybody. This is Harmeet from Sigma Picks. Thank you for tuning in. We'll be going over our weekly SPY, QQQ, and IWM analysis, Elliot Wave analysis. Let's get going. So, a lot of things we have discussed for the last week's episode. We wanted to see some pivots getting taken out. Okay, both bearish and bullish. This was not there at the 406, but over the last week, we've seen more and more bullishness creep into the market, and we have been discussing through this zone, the 374, 368 zone, that we had reached some major fib levels here, and we could see something that akin to a rounded bottom, reversion to the mean kind of trade putting in, and that trade completed, and now we're heading towards confirmation that this major fourth wave is over, and this in fact is the first wave, the one of five, okay, is in progress. So a lot of things we wanted to see. We wanted to see this fourth wave pivot get taken out, and it did. Of course, the thing to note is that it did fail there. We did get a CPI data that propelled it past this pivot again, and the importance of a resistance and support zone is that the fact that you will see markets gap up over it, and that would be your significant evidence saying that that was an important zone for markets to cross in order to get moving forward. So we had this breakaway gap, it looks like. Okay, and now we're getting ready to attack this 430 zone right here. Okay, that is of utmost important, and that could solidify more of an evidence that this last fourth wave was over back in sometime in the beginning of July, mid-July. So everything is moving forward. Everything is extremely bullish right now. There is no need to be bearish. I have no bearish trades on. I don't think that for now that there is any proof that says that we should be bearish or we should be bullish or we should be bearish more than anything else, other than the fact that we want to see how the markets will react when they get to this 429 430 zone. Okay, I do expect it to go down, obviously go up, and so forth. Let's see how they react. If we get some sort of momentum pushing us past that and getting going towards this 440, we're getting awfully close to that 450 zone, which is a big zone to watch and to see. I do expect if there is any sort of pullback, okay, if we get a second wave going sometime and we get an ABC pullback and we see bullishness coming, you're gonna see the market go haywire, as because to be the third wave. That tends to be a money where a lot of people tend to say, hey, let's just pile in, let's keep going, and that would get us going and continue to melt up. Okay, let's go to QQQ. Same difference. This one I just again pointed out that this did look like a starting, okay, the leading diagonal, okay, and the fifth wave is extended. So that means, I still want to see it get to this 347 within the week or two. Again, this is the second wave, the larger wave, and that would tell us that the second wave of the cycle is coming to a completion. Confirmation is still far away. Just remember that Qs tend to be higher betas than SPY, so they can move a lot faster than SPY would move, and this confirmation is actually not too far away. Once we get to this 347 area, 348 area, this is where you want to start paying attention, okay? If you haven't gone to it yet, there's still quite a bit of ways away, but know that there is nothing in the markets that are, again, in the Qs that are saying that we are bearish. There have been a lot of talk about how people are piling into tech, and you can go do your research and find out that these breakaway gaps mean a lot. Go and do your own research and find out, see what is actually happening. This is your J hook setting up right here, okay? and breakout should take us to this 347 zone. I do want to see how it behaves up here, okay, and want to be mindful that this is a major pivot. This is a major resistance zone. Expect some sort of consolidation. Okay, expect something of this nature, that where markets kind of slow down a little bit, take a pause before moving forward. That is normal. That's okay. The things we don't want to see is obviously get below this 314 zone, and that would be your evidence to start saying that this was a failed completion of a reversion to the mean trade. For now, it for Qs is still looking like reversion to the mean. It has not gone as far as SPY has, but it is moving in the right direction. So let's go to IWM. Same difference, same thing going on. Markets are moving in tandem. We did discuss that it is in this heavy zone. Okay, it did have this larger W pattern forming. I do expect it to go test this 209 level, but don't expect it to go straight in line. Of course, stranger things have happened, but just expect up and down, up and down. And again, that is another major zone to watch. See, we're getting through those fours. Now we're getting into these two, this right here. See, we're getting into these, the first correction of this downtrend. Okay, we went through the last correction, we saw the fifth wave momentum, and now we're seeing this move back up. And there is again big evidence suggesting that the larger cycles, corrective cycles, are coming to an end, and we should be getting into new bullish cycle. And then that would be evident when we see a correction come in and the third wave start. And we will talk about that more as we go on. So a lot of things we have discussed in the past are coming true or have come to pass, and they are nothing that anybody can't do. You have to go back to your own charts, figure out where these momentum highs and momentum lows were, where market stopped and went in the other direction. Those are your pivots. Okay, this is where the market stopped moving up and went back into the direction of the trend. Now that trend has shifted because it's already gone through those large major Elliot Wave points, and also they could be looked at the momentum points where markets try to move back up but fail, try to move back up but fail. But we are starting to see more of this head and shoulders kind of play out and moving forward. So there's a lot of bullish evidence. Just be aware of it. There is always trades to be had. You will find lots of ebb and flow. So as markets move up, you'll see some stocks setting up in a pullback, and those will be the opportunities that you may want to look for. Okay, thank you for tuning in. I hope you have an awesome weekend, and we'll see you next week. Thank you. Bye bye.